My boyfriend left me for a rich man, so I married his boss. I know, it sounds like the plot twist in some outrageous soap opera, but trust me, it's 100% real. And it all started with love, betrayal, and a chance encounter that changed everything. My name's Ethan Brooks. I'm 32, and I'm a graphic designer living in San Diego, California. For 4 years, I was in a relationship with Liam Carter, 29, a bartender with dreams of becoming a nightclub manager. Liam was gorgeous, dark hair, ocean blue eyes, the kind of smile that could get him out of any trouble. We met when I was freelancing at a marketing event for a local bar. He was behind the counter, making cocktails and flirting shamelessly. I was smitten. Life together was good. We lived in a small but stylish apartment downtown, spent Sundays at the beach, and supported each other's careers. I even helped him prep for job interviews, design his resume, and pick out suits. When he told me he'd landed a job as a VIP host at a high-end club owned by a wealthy businessman named Victor Harrington, I was thrilled for him. This was his big break, or so I thought. The changes were gradual. Liam started dressing in designer clothes I knew he couldn't afford. He'd come home late, claiming the VIPs kept him after hours. His phone never left his hand, and he became strangely protective of it. He started avoiding our usual date nights. When I asked why, he'd say, "Babe, you know I'm exhausted from work." One night, I found a receipt for a weekend at a luxury resort under his name. He told me it was a work perk and that he'd gone with colleagues. The gut feeling was there, but I kept telling myself not to be insecure. After all, Liam knew I wasn't into drama. I trusted him. But trust doesn't mean much when someone's already halfway out the door. The truth hit me on a Friday night. I decided to surprise Liam by showing up at the club after my shift. I wanted to see him in his element, maybe even take him home early. But when I arrived, the bouncer hesitated. He said, Liam's in the VIP lounge. You might want to prepare yourself." I walked in. There was Liam laughing, champagne in hand, sitting on the lap of a man twice his age. They were kissing, oblivious to the room around them. That man, Victor Harrington, his wealthy boss. When Liam saw me, his smile dropped. He didn't even look ashamed, just annoyed that I'd found out. He followed me out, saying, "Ethan, you don't get it. Victor can give me everything you can't." I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just walked away, knowing karma had a funny way of circling back. Months passed. I buried myself in work, picking up high-profile clients. One day, a marketing agency reached out. They needed a creative director for a luxury hospitality project. The client, Victor Harrington. I met Victor in a sleek conference room. He didn't recognize me at first, until I introduced myself. His eyes widened, but he quickly masked it. We kept things professional. Over the next few months, we worked closely. I learned that Victor and Liam had already split. Apparently, Liam had been dating 2 other men on the side, and Victor had kicked him out. Victor and I began to talk outside of work. We discovered we had similar tastes in art, travel, and dry humor. Friendship turned into something more. A year later, Victor proposed. I said yes. And on our wedding day, guess who was there, pouring champagne as part of the catering staff? Liam. The look on his face when he realized I was marrying his former sugar daddy was priceless. Now, Victor and I travel often, run charity galas, and have built a life full of stability and trust, 2 things Liam never valued. Liam, last I heard, he was hopping between jobs, chasing his next rich savior. Subscribe to SilkMirror for more stories where betrayal meets poetic justice. Moral: sometimes, the people who think they've leveled up are just playing a short game. And if you stay patient, life will hand you the long game and the last laugh.